Hello and welcome to the third episode of my Dinosaur show. Today we will be talking about sauropods. For the first sauropod of the day is Barosaurus. Just like all other sauropods, there is a huge plant-eating dinosaur. Now, Barosaurus was 20 to 27 meters and lived in North America and North Africa. The reason why it was found in both continents is because North America and Africa were part of a northern continent called Eurasia, which then drifted apart. Barosaurus weighed about 4,000 pounds, and that is how it's got its name, heavy lizard. Barosaurus, like most sauropods, has longer front limbs than its back limbs. Now, it has a thick tail for swatting enemies when they get too close. Now, the Barosaurus, like all sauropods, has chisel-shaped teeth and could not chew. So, when it ate plants, it swallowed gastroliths, stones, and they used it to digest plant material in the stomach. Sauropods come in different sizes and shapes, and they're mostly huge. However, one of them is actually really small, and this dinosaur is called Sauroposaurus. Now, Sauroposaurus was 6.2 meters and only weighed a ton. Sauroposaurus was found in Germany and lived about 145 to 135 million years ago. The Sauroposaurus wasn't really typical for a sauropod because it was small, the smallest of them all really. So Sauroposaurus, the reason why Sauroposaurus is so small is because Europe was actually a huge continent of islands. It was a continent of islands, a big one. So and there wasn't enough food to fulfill such giant sauropods. So the sauropods there have to minimize their size to 6.2 meters, only a bit bigger than a man. So the sauropods had more. So the sauropods had more food to eat if they minimized their size, exactly like Sauroposaurus did. Now, for the biggest sauropod of them all, I introduce you to the one and only Argentinosaurus. The Argentinosaurus was 40 to 42 meters, and it was 100 tons. If you were under its foot, you would be the flattest thing on earth. So, Argentinosaurus lived in Argentina and was excavated by paleontologist Rodolfo Coria. And when he found the size, he was amazed. Argentinosaurus was found in Plaza Huincul in Argentina, and its main rival was Mapusaurus, a huge predator of the time which lived with it. Now, Argentinosaurus had a long, thick tail for swatting the Mapusaurus. Now, its sheer size will not have been a match for any animal on its own. Out of all creatures, there's only one animal bigger than this. it's the blue whale, making this Dinosaurus the largest land animal on Earth, or in other ways, the second largest animal on Earth. Now, that's all for today about talking about sauropods. See you next time for more dinosaurs. See you then.